At that time, the Buddha then said to the Bodhisattva Kashyapa, "Good man, after my nirvana, there will be hundreds of thousands, indeed innumerable living beings that will discredit this subtle sutra of the great nirvana, refusing to believe it." The Bodhisattva Kashyapa responded to the Buddha saying, "World-honored one, after the Buddha's extinction, how much time will pass before those living beings begin to discredit this sermon? And, world-honored one, will there also be living beings that are invariably good at that time, who will succeed in helping extricate those who have discredited the Dharma from their misconceptions?" The Buddha then said to Kashyapa, "Good man, within 40 years after my parinirvana, this teaching will circulate widely in Jambudvipa. Only after that will it gradually disappear from the land. Good man, it is like sugar cane, glutinous rice, granulated honey, butter, or ghee. Depending on where you are, the people of some regions will all say, 'These taste best.' But there are also people who only eat barley or millet and say, 'What we eat is the best of all foods.' This is because those without much religious merit receive commensurate karmic compensation. But if a person who is possessed of religious merit never hears of barley or millet, they will continue to eat the more savory, non-glutinous rice, sugar cane, crystallized honey, ghee, and so forth. The subtle sutra of the great nirvana is just like this. Those of dull karmic roots with little religious merit will be unwilling to hear this sutra, just as those of weak religious merit, whose lives are difficult, resent those who eat honey and other such foods. Followers of the two vehicles, in like fashion, may bear resentment toward this unsurpassed Mahaparinirvana-sutra. But there will also be living beings who will be favorably disposed toward hearing this sutra. After hearing it, these individuals will feel elated and will not disparage it. They are like those fortunate ones possessed of merit who eat glutinous rice. Good man, consider the story of a king who resided in the remote mountains in distressed circumstances. Even though he had sugar cane, glutinous rice, and crystallized honey on hand, because such appetizing foods are hard to obtain, precious and well sought after, he hoarded them. He dared not allow them to be eaten, dreading what would happen if he ran out. And so the people of his kingdom ate only barley and millet. Now, at the same time, in a different country, there was another king who, upon hearing about this, evinced a sympathetic smile and straightway decided to load up carts with glutinous rice and sugar cane and send them to the first king as a gift. When the shipment reached the first king, he distributed it among his people, and the entire nation then enjoyed the food together. After the people had eaten, everyone was elated and remarked, "It is all due to that other king that we have been able to enjoy this extraordinary meal." Good man, this is how it is with the 4 types of living beings who take a leadership role on behalf of this unsurpassed great Dharma. In all likelihood, there will be one person among these 4 types of believers who will notice that there are a great many other bodhisattvas who, although they study Mahayana scriptures like this one, perhaps copying them themselves or getting others to copy them in order to seek personal gain or fame or knowledge of the Dharma or a spiritual grounding or a means to explore other sutras, are nevertheless incapable of expounding the teaching in detail to others. This one person will respond by taking this subtle sutra and sending it to other lands with other bodhisattvas, enabling them to bring forth an unsurpassed aspiration to Bodhi, thereby establishing themselves in Bodhi. And these bodhisattvas, having obtained this sutra, will then be able to expound it widely to others, enabling countless others to accept the flavor of a Mahayana Dharma like this. Through the power of this one bodhisattva, so many who had never heard this sutra will thus be able to hear it, just like the people of that kingdom who were able to enjoy the rare foods through the power of that other king. Good man, you should understand that wherever this subtle sutra of the great Nirvana is disseminated, that land will thereby be adamantine, and its people adamantine-like as well. Whenever people can actually hear a sutra like this one, they will be non-retrogressing in their turn toward Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, and whatever they wish for will be accomplished, including that which I will fully expound this very day.